We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's NFC Divisional Round matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. You look at this Niner defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Gonna run again here with Pollard. Shrugs him off. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down to the 27-yard line. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8. Prescott now. That is caught by Lamb. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Pollard again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Now he runs loose up the left sideline. Deebo Samuel. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 61 yards.
It's early, but announce a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
The Niners at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Purdy's throw caught by Gray. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown.
You talking about touchdown, nigga?
A great effort
100-yard
there.
play.
His first touchdown of the year. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Jake Moody now for the point after.
Shut up.
And the 49ers
hey, y'all boys, I started at the 1 yard. 60-yard play. 20-yard play. Touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Every D-lineman we got.
Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive? His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Yeah.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Big. Yes, sir.
Prescott, his third interception.
Oh,
Great return here. Gets us all the way down the 26-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That was a first down pickup of 8.
That's the type of impact play you expect from McCaffrey, the comeback player of the year runner-up in 2022. Despite a midseason trade, put up almost 1,900 all-purpose yards and also made his 2nd Pro Bowl.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
This is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Cowboys, trash.
Moody good with an extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be
I ain't gonna lie, these basketball players. These college basketball players fine as hell. Oh God, that's crazy.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Lance now on first down. Buying time to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
That nigga got Trey Lance in the game.
That play, he didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. And Lance now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, Pollard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Lance. Able to hit his target Lamb. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down.
Hard to believe Cooks is only 30 with all that he's accomplished. It's also hard to believe he's on his 5th NFL stop, now with Dallas. Changes of scenery work great for him. Every time he's moved, he's had 1,000 yards in his first season with his new team.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And again, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yo.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated girls.
What I
Remember,
wanted.
the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated
Just
after
that
giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
For this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
All right, appreciate it.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Able to find Gray here. Call it a gain of a yard, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This now a 3rd and 4. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 18 yards, first down Niners. Some options there on the 3rd down play.
I ain't gonna lie, that was hilarious.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as
That's
first
crazy.
thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Throwing on first down is Lance. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On first and 10, here's Lance. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now this one into the hands of Vaughn. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. It's Vaughn. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side.
I'm vibing.
Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough.
I'm telling you, like...
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Micah Parsons is off to one of the greatest starts in any NFL career. 2 seasons, 2 All-Pro selections, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year runner-up, and even some MVP votes last year. And behind all of that, 26.5 sacks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The drive will start with an option going left. Pollard gets it off the option. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Oh, why? Bruh, this shit is annoying, man. Please stop this fucking corner out shit.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You can keep doing this shit, man.
They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Lamb will go in motion. Well, they'll fake the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Prescott.
Pick, oh my God.
But it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
To throw is Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Lance looking to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey Lance, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And that little deep, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the 1st down yardage before he's brought down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Marquise Bell, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Purdy. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big third down play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. To the air again, Prescott. Being chased out left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Cooks will come in motion right. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing his Lance on third down. Able to throw.
Hey, you cheating.
That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. Lance going to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They run with a rookie from K-State, Deuce Vaughn. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Lance to throw it. He finds his man, Pollard. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. That's Samuel caught left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. They'll find Ayuk on the right side. And they'll get this down to the 10. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game.
Big play, come on. Come on, this is our last chance.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody.
He tried to ice me.
4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
He's trying to ice me.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure packed for the win. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. And it's incomplete. minutes until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for San Francisco, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, that should be good. Damn, I beat one of the best players in the league. That man must be garbage as hell. Cause I'm ass. Be talking crazy out here getting beat. You can't get mad because yeah, we're 4-0 and you lost. That's on you, not on me. Don't get mad. Yeah, yeah, bro. The nigga, like, bro, he came in at the end of the game, and was like, "Damn, boy, niggas got to run 2 clock, bro." I could have literally just let the time run out. It's the same shit. Like I get you can't. I didn't even know you couldn't run it in this league, but like it's the same shit. I would have been. The game would have lasted a little bit longer if I didn't do that. It would have been the same outcome. Ooh, Tavarius Ward plus one speed. Uh, I think 23-20 or some shit like that. It was a 3-point game. But yeah, and he hot. He ain't 4-0 no more. God damn. Oh my god. Them fatalities is insane. Like who just think of shit like that? What's yeah? You out here singing? Oh look, that nigga G coming. You ain't gotta get him. Don't get him shit. Don't get him nothing. Nah, I'm playing. he said I. He said I ran under. I ran under. I ran under George Kittle when he ain't even jump. I said you got faded, plain and simple. Hey, I told the nigga, cause the nigga was like, "Go Cowboys." And then after he said, "Let's go Cowboys," I added him, "Hell yeah." And then that was before the game. And then just now, I just remember he said it. I went to that message and replied. I put, I added him. I said, "All that meat ride ain't good either, Brody." Fly like a butterfly, fly. That's Dodo in the singer. You got scared when I walked over there too. Hey, let me know when y'all send me an invite when y'all done. If I get mad. I put in that application 6 too for the hard rock. Oh yeah, that shit should be easy. Hey, that boy said. That boy said, "Bro, who is you? Fuck out my mentions. Weird ass energy." I said, "Didn't you say go Cowboys?" He said, "I support my brother and my homies. I got a game to focus on." So I said, "Don't care. When it comes down to saying something, when it comes down to me, don't say nothing without me saying something back to you." Well, oh, send it to me, send it to me, send it to me, send it to me. said, "Bro, I'm not the one."
Man, I want to go over there, but I don't want to dick ride. You know? Would that be dick riding? You think? To go over there?
I posted it in y'all still in the same game?